problem I'm trying to solve is how can we make better plus size fitting clothing? To do this, I believe we need to actually look at body measurements of consumers. And I want to use Shein because it's a global fashion company that has thousands of reviews, and they actually have the body measurements of height, weight, hip, bust, and waist for each consumer. To do this, I'd have to scrape Shein, and it's a really robust website, a really large company with a lot of protections. If I'm able to scrape, that would actually be the hardest part of the project, and I would be home free. As far as cleaning the data, since it is a global company, some of the text in the reviews is going to be in different languages. And then, of course, the basic cleaning of making sure there's no nulls or duplicate data. Combining data, I want to use the Sheen reviews and some of the insights I gathered from that as far as sizing goes and compare that to other size charts from other plus size companies. So I'd have AI help me pull all of the sizes from other companies and combine that data and then be able to compare it to Sheen. The data is going to live on Google BigQuery because I'm most familiar with it. However, I want to explore AWS just from a learning perspective. And then I've noticed a lot of other scrapers from Amazon or Shein, some large scraping projects use Mongo database, which is an unstructured database that seems to work well. As far as presenting, I would do a dashboard or PowerPoint presentation to a company who is looking to expand into plus sizes and needs help on sizing and insights into what the consumer wants. I would love everything to run automatically on its own using Google Functions, pulling everything, running Python scripts, and then putting it back onto BigQuery. However, I know the web scraping process is really intense and may need a lot of hand-holding. Using Google BigQuery, I want to compare to make sure there's no errors by going back and ensuring that the product matches what's in BigQuery exactly. The issue with this is that Shein moves through the product really quickly, and we'd have to do this in a very timely manner before the data is gone. So historical data is really hard to get back on Shein. For scalability, super scalable, especially doing Shein is one of the harder companies to scrape in the beginning, and then be able to take some of that data or that scraping code. They have to be changed for each company, but it would be able to easily move through all of the companies. And then proper documentation, ensuring good comments, making sure the models get reset as new data comes through, and keeping the code really clean, as well as possibly having some sort of dashboard monitoring system if it is able to continually scrape on its own. And thank you. That's my presentation.